The Chicago Bears should fire Matt Nagy today.
Dang.
Because yesterday's game plan, which was the worst one I've ever seen in my life, was either negligence or intentional. It's been 149 days since the Bears drafted Justin Fields. You had 149 days to start to build a game plan around the skill set of this young man, and it was an embarrassment. Justin Fields threw the ball 20 times yesterday. 13 times they went with five-man protection with no help for their offensive line. 13 out of 20. You did the bare minimum of five-man protection with no help against a guy like Jadeveon Clowney or Myles Garrett. 3 times you went six-man protection with Chip. 3 times you moved the pocket. Not until the middle of the second quarter was your first time. You had 2 designed quarterback runs. Yesterday you showed us that you are incapable of designing the proper game plan around a dynamic quarterback, or you showed us that it was intentional, that you wanted him to fail, and you set him up to be a disaster.
It was that bad. Ryan Clark, what thoughts went through your mind?
Dear Mitchell Trubisky, I was wrong. I sat up here and I said you were a bust. I brought up names like Jamarcus Russell and Ryan Leaf. Yet, sir, it was not your fault. It was Matthew Nagy's fault. And now we see. So as you sit in Buffalo behind Josh Allen, wondering, will you ever get the days to show your talents to the world? Always know that you have a fan in Ryan Clark because I was wrong. But now, I'm watching this game, and that was actually my first thought. It was, okay, I remember Mitchell Trubisky, and we talked about a guy who had a skill set much like Justin Fields had, but had a guy who didn't necessarily get the reps at UNC that we saw Justin Fields get at Ohio State, and you wondered why he wouldn't get outside the pocket more, why they wouldn't use more RPO, why Matt Nagy and the Chicago Bears wouldn't do things that Mitchell Trubisky could do well. And it's like Dan said, maybe they don't understand how to game plan that way. Maybe they don't understand how to scheme that way. Or maybe that's just not what Matt Nagy wants to do, because you see him go out, and when he can make a choice for a guy, a free agent, he goes to get Nick Foles. When you watch this game yesterday, I know people are going to say, stop defending the rookie. You guys wanted Justin Fields in there, and that's the reason you're so adamant it has to be somebody else's fault. Nah, sometimes it is somebody else's damn fault. And when you're out there and you had an opportunity, like Dan said, almost 149 days to game plan for one dude, a dude you moved up from 20 to get, a dude that has to save your job, your GM's job, and you can't do a better job than this, not only to help him be successful, but to keep him alive, to keep him standing up. That is negligent, that is dumb, that is stupid, and I don't have to necessarily say go get his job, but do something else than what you did yesterday.
Can I say something real simple?
I hope you will. ...
I told you so. I told you so 3 years ago. You're wasting a championship-level defense. Maybe not a championship, but a good defense. And this guy right here has no creative thing. Look, I'm a dumb defensive coach, right? I'm so dumb, I would drop back 21 times, 30 dropbacks in this game. 21 times I'm going to go five-man protection. Mm-hmm. Are you out of your mind? I wouldn't do that with Tom Brady. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I've said it from day one. When we said, remember, I loved Mitchell Trubisky because I said, hey, Mitchell Vick, I liked him. Well, you never gave him a dang chance. You won Coach of the Year right in the back of that kid, and then you threw his ass away. Now you also got Nick Foles. Great job, great pickup. You picked up a guy that's proven not to be an NFL starter in this league. Now here's your decision. The great decision. You drafted a guy with unbelievable ability, and you're going to go out there and get him killed. Yeah. I don't get it. I absolutely don't get it. Please protect this guy. Amen. And you got Jason Peters over there. Jason Peters came off the bricks, right?
You need to help him.
To come back over there. He's got to go against Myles Garrett. Come on. Like, that's not even fair. And the kid's trying, but give me a break. You know, when he was younger, he might have been able to handle this. But if that's your game plan, the one thing I have to give it to Matt Nagy. At that press conference,
he was honest.
I finally respected the something that he said right there. He put it on himself. And that's what you better do, because you're going to lose this kid. And to me, it's ridiculous. And that defense was fighting their butts off.
They fought, man.
All right, that ain't the 85 Bears, but I got to hand it to them. They're keep fighting. Finally, at the end, they let go of that rope. But you know how difficult it is to hold on. And you want to see your kid that should have been a game full of energy. Like that, we couldn't wait to see this happen. To have this quarterback, and it just blew up.
And do you want to watch the same horror twice?
Yeah.
The same horror film twice. We watched this with Mitchell Trubisky. And we, as an organization, as an ownership, and Ryan Pace, the general manager, you go, we're going to trust you. That's the guy that you want. We'll go get him. And you roll him out and do that?
Yeah.
You move the pocket once in the first half. One time.
Middle of the second quarter, though.
It took
to the middle of the second quarter.
One time. You don't design routes. You ran the same third down situation. 3rd and 5 and 3rd and 6, 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 7. You ran the same play twice. The same play twice. You're getting paid for that. That's what you build with the game plan that you have from the moment you drafted Justin Fields. You should have been designing all these game plans. So when he gets on the field, you unleash him. And it's a Colin Kaepernick type situation where we've
never seen it before.
Never seen it before.
Yeah.
But you're dropping back and you're going, we can block this defensive 5-man protection. Don't tell me he's not ready. It's your freaking job to get him ready to play. And you figure out the things he can't do, and you don't do it.
I just love when I come on the show and I'm actually the nicest person talking. Like, I feel good being here with you two people right now because you guys are more pissed off than I am.
It's an embarrassment. Yesterday's embarrassment. It's embarrassment by coaching.
I want to make it clear that our previous graphic was not incorrect. They had 1 net passing yard on the day yesterday. There was no zeros missing. There were no digits missing. They had 1 net passing yard.
And this isn't about trying to prove that Justin Fields didn't play well or didn't play poorly.
Because he played poorly.
But this is about understanding and showing that the coach never gave him the opportunity to play anything but poorly.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.